Being a YouTuber can be a very tricky thing. For many people, being a YouTuber is their dream job, and they believe that they could just sit down in front of a camera, make a video, then they'd eventually start gaining a massive audience that appreciates every video they make. And in a way, that's what makes YouTube content creation so appealing. But usually, getting success on YouTube is a lot more complicated than that, and it can be very draining on the creator themselves whenever they don't get the results they want. Hell, I can relate to that. I was making gameplay commentary videos before November of this year and did not grow at all. I was getting my hopes down and was about to quit YouTube entirely. I didn't enjoy making videos and hated seeing nothing come out of me making these videos. But then I decided to change my content style, and I stopped caring about growing as much. And ironically, I started getting more traction after the change. I feel like if people really want to just enjoy making content, they shouldn't worry about blowing up on YouTube. As long as someone is watching and appreciating the hard work you put into every single video, it shouldn't matter whether you get to 1,000 or even 1 million subscribers. If you are trying to get popular on YouTube, however, you might want to change things up. I'm going to be using commentary as my main example here, as that is a genre I'm actually familiar with. I've seen people try to get popular off of making highly edited and well-made documentaries and get frustrated at the results of their channel. It's one thing if you are trying to make content you are proud of, but if your main goal is trying to get popular, that type of content should probably not be your main focus. Don't get me wrong, you can definitely get popular off this type of content, but usually you'd have to be a mega talent in order for that to happen. You aren't going to become the next Colossal as crazy overnight. So if you still want to do commentary, maybe try a different approach. I know this type of content gets a ton of shit. In fact, I talked about it in my last video. But topic commentary, or gameplay commentary, might just be your route to success. While there are things you'd have to learn before getting popular with this content, including figuring out which topics would give you the most views and subscribers, it is easier than trying to get popular off of documentary videos you don't enjoy making, however. And it doesn't even have to be lazy content half the time. You can put your own personality into the mix and add your own charm into your videos, and it would help you stand out amongst the other channels you are competing against. But what about if you're already popular on YouTube? Maybe I'm the wrong person to talk about this, since I have around 600 subscribers on a dead channel when recording this, but I can imagine the stress that could come with getting popular on YouTube. Imposter syndrome is a common thing when it comes to content creators, and it is essentially when someone feels like they don't deserve the success they've gotten and feel like frauds. And I absolutely see where they're coming from. Although I am not popular at all, I feel like I'd be in the same position if I was a big YouTuber. It could be super stressful being super popular and wondering if what you are making is good enough for your audience. And I feel like anyone would begin to feel like they weren't good enough. But I don't feel like anyone should let this weigh them down severely. After all, if you weigh yourself down instead of working on your craft, the feeling will most likely only get worse. A similar issue that could come with being popular on YouTube is content creators feeling like they're not able to live up to their fan base's expectations content-wise. If you make a video that blows up and is well received, it can be very hard to come out with something later that you feel like lives up to that video. And your standards can start to get set ridiculously high to the point where you don't feel like anything you make afterwards is good enough. I can relate, as although I am proud of every video I make, whenever I'm making videos, and this one is no exception, I feel like it never lives up to the last one. Well, until it is released anyways. But I think this issue is mainly with me setting too high of expectations. If you aren't having fun making content and are just worrying about whether your video will live up to your last one, that can be very stressful and can burn you out very easily. I'd say that you shouldn't worry about this too much and try to make a product that you enjoy, no matter if it was as good as your last video was or not. The last point that I would like to make is about the internet itself. On any social media platform, there will be people that try to drag you down and hate on you for no apparent reason. It's literally impossible to not have this happen to you if you are a content creator, and it is very disheartening to see any hateful comments. But my advice would be just to ignore these entirely, and don't block them out from your comment section unless it's some really disgusting shit. That just gives people more ammo to use against you. Harassment from people that hate you is also something that could come with you making videos. This can be anything from death threats to even something as serious as doxing. And my suggestion would be to block these people and to get off of social media for a while if it gets too severe. But you also shouldn't confuse criticism with downright hate against you. Whether you want to take criticism and improve your content with it or not is your prerogative, but constructive criticism is not hate. If you are being called out for something that is fucked up and call everyone rightfully criticizing you haters, that will just make the criticism even worse and will make more people go after you. Although I will say that sometimes the critiques in question are just hilarious and not worth taking seriously.
Thanks for this video. Like, bro, kids in Africa have to kill each other to fucking survive. You're out.
Wait a minute. Kids in Africa have to kill each other to survive.
Anyways, if you like this video and want to see more like it, check out the other videos on my channel. Some more content will be coming soon that I'm really excited about, and I hope you guys will like it. And remember,
frog lives fucking matter.